Today we're working on two sprint training drills. One drill aimed at working with the athlete to run efficient at max velocity with a 1 to 2 degree forward lean. Only thing we want to change on some of these athletes here is making sure their gaze is straight ahead, looking straight ahead over the athlete. This drill here is working on developing efficient stride mechanics where we're not overstriding. If the athlete is overstriding during this drill, they'll be stepping on the partner's ankles or heels. This athlete here, we still want his gaze straight ahead where he's still standing tall. This particular athlete here, we want more efficient stride frequency as far as rolling over, getting a more cycling action like we see here with this particular athlete. Brian is doing good here, but we want his head up, gaze straight ahead, not bent at the waist. So here we're looking at the A run, cyclic action, where we're stepping over, drive down. Step over, drive down. My favorite 3 words in all of the sprint world is putting force into the floor. Finally, working some acceleration drills at the end. We decide to work on this athlete here, working on just getting him to screw his feet so he can move through a range of motion efficiently, whether it's a deadlift or a high pull. With him being a 13-year-old soccer athlete, we're introducing him to these drills now so there'll be no problems with it later. So we're just taking our time with him. We put the band around his thighs to have him working on getting rid of that valgus knee, those collapsed knees where the band forces him to keep his knees out. And at the same time, I'm working on getting him to screw his feet to get rid of any inefficient movement patterns. You can see it gets better towards the end. Once he lands, the knees don't collapse so much, and then when he takes off, the knees don't collapse so much. But over time, we'll develop these efficient movement patterns. Working with all our athletes, we're always looking for any inefficient movement pattern and correcting it with efficient movement patterns, because what we do know is if they have inefficient movement patterns in the weight room or in our training, they're going to exhibit that on the playing field. Pro Force Athletics, Deshaun Fauntleroy.